Every personal finance video tells you to just save 20% of your income. But when you're making $7.25 an hour, that advice feels like a slap in the face. After rent, food, and basic survival, there's often nothing left to save. Let's get to it. So let's answer the brutal question. Can you actually save money on minimum wage? The answer might surprise you. Hey everyone, I'm Solo, and today we're having the conversation most finance channels won't touch. We're talking about saving money when you're making minimum wage with real numbers, real struggles, and real strategies that actually work at this income level. If you're working minimum wage or know someone who is, make sure to subscribe because this might be the most honest money video you'll watch. Let's start with the math. Federal minimum wage is $7.25 per hour. Working full time, that's about $1,160 per month before taxes, or roughly $1,000 take home pay. Now let's look at basic survival costs. Rent, even splitting with roommates, $400 to $600. Food, $200 to $250. Transportation, $100 to $200. Phone, $50. Basic necessities, $50. We're already at $800 to $1,150 per month just for bare bones survival. And this assumes everything goes perfectly. No medical bills, no car repairs, no emergencies. The traditional advice to save 20% would mean putting away $200 per month. For many people on minimum wage, that's literally impossible without going into debt or skipping meals. But here's what I want you to know. Saving something is still possible and it's still worth doing. When you're making minimum wage, forget about saving hundreds of dollars. We're talking about saving $10, $20, maybe $50 per month if you're really strategic. I know that sounds pathetic compared to what you see on social media, but let me tell you why these small amounts matter. $10 per month is $120 per year. That's enough to cover a small car repair or avoid a late fee that would cost you $35. $25 per month is $300 per year. That's enough to prevent one financial emergency from destroying your credit. $50 per month is $600 per year. That's a security deposit for a better apartment or a month of expenses if something happens to your job. These amounts aren't life-changing, but they're life-protecting. And at minimum wage, protection is more important than growth. Here are the only saving strategies that actually work at minimum wage. The $1 rule. Every time you get a $1 bill as change, put it in a jar. Don't count it. Don't think about it. This typically saves $15 to $25 per month without feeling painful. The rounding method. Round up every purchase to the nearest dollar and save the difference. Buy something for $4.73. Save 27 cents. This adds up to $10 to $20 monthly. The weekly challenge. Start with $1 the first week, $2 the second week, and so on. By week 52, you're saving $52 per week, but you started so small, it built gradually. The survival fund first. Before any other financial goal, build $200 to $300 for true emergencies. This prevents small problems from becoming big ones. Let's be honest about side hustles and income boosting. When you're working minimum wage, you're often working multiple jobs already, exhausted from physical labor, without reliable transportation, living in areas with limited opportunities. But here are a realistic option if you have any energy left. Sell stuff you already own, clean out your space, and sell things you don't use. This is one-time money, but it can jumpstart your saving. Small gig work. If you have a smartphone, apps like Uber, DoorDash, or TaskRabbit might work in your area. Even an extra $50 to $100 per month matters. Skills you already have. Can you clean, babysit, or do basic repairs? Sometimes neighbors will pay cash for help. Here's what doesn't work when you're on minimum wage. Don't try to follow traditional budgeting percentages. The 50-30-20 rule is designed for higher incomes. Don't feel guilty about government assistance. Food stamps, Medicaid, housing assistance. These programs exist so you can survive and potentially save a few dollars. Don't invest before you have a basic emergency fund. I don't care what anyone says about compound interest. You need cash for emergencies first. Don't compare yourself to higher earners. Your financial journey looks completely different, and that's okay. Here's what I really want you to understand. If you're working minimum wage and can save anything at all, you're doing something incredible. You're managing to put money aside while living on an amount that's barely enough to survive. You've got this. The goal isn't to build wealth right now. The goal is to build stability so you have options. That $200 emergency fund gives you the ability to take a risk on a better job or handle a crisis without going into debt. And here's something else. The habits you build now matter. Learning to save $10 per month teaches you skills that will serve you when you're making $15, $20, or $25 per hour. Your real focus should be on increasing your income over time, education, and training. Look for free programs at community colleges, libraries, or online. Even basic computer skills can open doors. Better jobs use any savings as a cushion to search for better paying work, even if it means a few days without pay during the transition. Location. If possible, consider moving to areas with higher minimum wages or more opportunities. Network. The people you work with might know about better opportunities. Don't be too proud to ask. The savings you build now should support these bigger goals, not replace them. So, can you save on minimum wage? Yes, but probably not much, and that's not your fault. The system is designed to keep low-wage workers living paycheck to paycheck, but saving something, even $10 per month, is an act of resistance against that system. It's you refusing to live completely without options. Your savings might be small, but they're yours. They're proof that you're working towards something better, even when the odds are stacked against you. If you're working minimum wage and managing to save anything, you're a financial badass, and I want you to know that. Drop a comment and let me know your best money saving tip. I bet other viewers could learn from your experience. And if this video helped you feel less alone in the struggle, hit that like button and subscribe. We need more honest conversations about money at every income level. Keep going. You're doing better than you think.